In 2000, the borough checked the building and then they send you a report, and then all of a sudden you realise what a sad state of affairs the building was in. It needed £250,000 spending on it then. The school would have to be closed.
In 2008, Wildgoose were proud to be chosen by Derbyshire County Council to build Abercrombie's new school. Together with architect Scott Rice, Wildgoose had to build an eco-friendly, BREEAM-rated school on a difficult sloping site.
To tackle the sloping site, we had to make the building actually quite compact on plan, so everything was really centred around the main hall. We looked at various options. We looked at doing split levels on site, doing a more linear arrangement of the building, but it was getting quite tricky.
Well, initially, prior to commencing on site, we had a public drain running across the entire site, which we obviously had to make the necessary arrangements with the Severn Trent Water and get that diverted. And during that period, we also discovered Japanese knotweed. We decided, after the specialist advice was taken, that we could contain it on site within a copper-lined membrane and actually bury it on site. So that's taken out into a landscaped area and remains on site, buried within the membrane.
After overcoming these problems, Wildgoose's expertise in low-carbon construction helped them achieve a coveted BREEAM rating of very good for the school.
The BREEAM rating is very important in terms of any building such as this. We did have a pre-assessment carried out by an appointed body which did highlight and target all the areas that we had to achieve. The building did lend itself to achieving that, I wouldn't say easily, but manageably in terms of all the input that we had into the building, the design of the building and the incorporated systems.
The school's got quite a few eco features actually, some that you can see and some that you can't. We've got a ground source heating system where we've got, I think it's 18 boreholes which are sited underneath the tennis courts. Each one of those boreholes is over 100 metres deep. We've got a small photovoltaic panel array, and we've also got solar hot water heating as well, which powers the domestic hot water system. The walls are very, very heavily insulated, the floor is very heavily insulated, as is the roof. We're well in excess of building regulations, U values, and we've also adopted, as far as we could, a natural ventilation system.
I think the positive impacts that the building has could be seen on the faces of the children when they came in on the first day. We had various visits throughout the construction of the building and everybody was excited about moving in, but the actual joy on the children's faces when they actually moved in and the parents alike sort of spoke for itself in many respects. I'm
very pleased actually with how it's all turned out. It's been well received by everybody that's been around the school. It's the County Council's first A-rated building from an energy point of view, so we're quite proud of that. Wildgoose did a very good job. It was a quiet scheme for me in that the phone wasn't ringing all the time. The site staff were excellent. Wildgoose's office support, back office support was very good as well. I think we've all got a job that we can be justifiably proud of.
I think it was September the 11th now on the grand opening. And when I was speaking to the parents and the governors and the dignitaries, I would like to say it was very emotional. This is a dream. Would we have dreamt of this 20 years ago? No. And to actually look at the place and think, the builders are not here anymore. The noise is going to be of children now working in this place. They'd all been down and visited it. This is theirs for the future. And I thought, yeah, it's a proud day.
It was also a proud day for Wildgoose Construction. In less than 52 weeks, they achieved Abercrombie School's dream, an eco-friendly, cost-effective, BREEAM-rated construction that will last for generations to come.